evening. This is Education. This is our weekly report about education.
In this age and time, more and more students are returning back to college after so many years of a layoff.
We are going back to a interview that I did earlier this afternoon with a local college student who was over 40. My first question, Jim, what made you to decide to go back to college? Yes, Ed, I went back to college because I realized that I needed to go ahead and pursue my education a little bit a step further. It was back in 1976 that I first got my first associate's degree in hotel and restaurant management. And working with children in the high school as a substitute teacher, I realized that going back to school will have its rewards. I do a lot of special education teaching at a local high school, and I realized that my experience in the military and working in the corrections with young gentlemen and young ladies that I could at least make a difference in a teenager's life before they take that wrong path in the road. I don't know if I could go ahead and stop doing this right now because I have been doing it for 4 years and I really love my job. I think when I do get my bachelor's degree after 27 years of my associate's degree, I will go ahead and make a difference. I'm very confident of that. My second question is, how different is college now than it was back when you went the first time? Yeah, I think college is different today than it was 27 years ago when I first went at a local community college. I realized that I noticed that the resources are more available. Of course, we have the more advanced computer technology than what I had 27 years ago. As a matter of fact, really, we basically used a typewriter and not a computer. I think that also the method of teaching is a lot better than it was 27 years ago. I noticed that counseling is more available than it was 27 years ago. I am confident that going even at the age of 59 years that I can go ahead and pursue on my goals because the teachers are very, very easy to work with, the professors are very easy to work with, and the administration staff here at Georgia Gwinnett College is easy to work with. They give me a lot of inspiration, and I think that I can make a difference by the time it's all done. Thank you, Ed. Now we are going to take it over to B. Smart, who is interviewing a female college student.
Thanks, Ed. This is Be Smart with Channel 9. I'm in Duluth, Georgia today, speaking to Barbara Whitlock. Barbara, why did you decide to go back to college? And what's the biggest challenge you've had? Well, B, I started going to college when I was 18, but due to some circumstances, I had to leave college. And I wasn't able to return, and that had always been the biggest regret that I had, was not getting that degree. I had jobs, but I always felt like it was important to have that degree, especially with the economic times the way they are now. You really need that degree to get a job. It's a tough market out there. But I also wanted to do it to set example for my children. I have 2 children, and my husband has his college degree, and I wanted to have it. I'd be the first in my family to have it. So it's important. And the biggest challenge I face is just balancing everything. I'm a mom, I work full time, I'm a wife and a student, so you throw homework into the housework along with activities my daughter's involved in and things my husband needs. It's very difficult to balance it all out. Sometimes it's tough, but it's definitely worth it. If anybody out there wants to go back to college, I definitely encourage you to do so. It's a tough road, but it's well worth it. This is Be Smart, and I was reporting from Duluth, Georgia. Thank you so much, Barbara, for allowing us into your home and for your time today. Back to you, Ed.
This closes our Channel 9 news report on college education of returning students.